On this episode of Project Woooo, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do what I've been wanting to do for about a year now, and that is I am going to go ahead and paint the hood. Finally get this grabber hood painted, getting it to look like I want it to look. I've went back and forth several times on the color that I want to do. I really want to do either a matte black or a satin black, but it seems that it's a lot of upkeep and just another thing to keep up with in order to keep this car looking good. And honestly, I don't want anything else that I have to baby or keep an eye on when I drive it or let it sit outside. It's just too much. Keeping the car looking good and in good condition is a lot of work. It's time consuming, and it's kind of getting to the point that it makes the car not fun if that's what all you have to do is think about things like that whenever you drive it. So I'm just going to go two-stage black. I may or may not throw in a little bit of flake to give it some depth, but we'll see. I may change my mind when I get to the paint booth with it. And I'm going to go ahead and mark the hinges. That way hopefully I can line it back up once it's ready. So here you see I used tape along the edge of the hinges. That way when I line it back up, it'll be a lot easier, or at least it'll get me close. All I have to do now is take the screen out. That way they can paint it without getting anything on the screen. The screen to the scoops right there. And of course when I put them back on, I'll be using black adhesive instead of clear. And all that is, once again, if you watched, I believe it was episode 2, that's just gutter guard. Pretty cool. And here we are, guys. Just took the hood to the body shop, dropped it off. Should be ready in a few days. Even though I know it's going to look good, this is really sad. It's almost painful to look at. I feel like I'm missing a part of my life. Am I that much into hot rods and cars that a missing hood makes me feel sad? Yes, I am. So I got the hood back from the paint booth today, and man, it looks amazing. I can't wait to get it on the car. I'm going to get my buddy to help me pick it up, and we're just going to put it on the hinges. I'm going to line it up another day. So when choosing the color for the hood, I originally wanted a satin black and even considered a flat black. But I can't get it in my head of having something painted and not having a clear coat over it. There is absolutely no protection if you do it any other way. So I decided to go ahead and go a deep black and go ahead and put the clear on it. Because at least that way I can sand it and buff it a couple times in its lifetime and still have a good looking hood and not have to worry about any kind of birds getting to it or anything like that. This hood looks simply amazing. I love it. Got to get the screen wire back in. It'll be a simple thing to do. Lining the hood up is hopefully not going to be too hard. We'll see. There it is from all angles. Looks pretty good. Now I finally got the hood back on the car. Got it lined up as best as I could. It's not perfect, but it wasn't perfect to begin with when I originally put it on. It looks like the hinges, from the way the gaps line up, it looks like the hinges are bent this way to the driver's side just a little bit. I've adjusted the hood to the passenger side as far as the bolts will let me go. I may try to slightly put some pressure on those hinges and bend them over just a smidge. And I mean, I'm talking like literally about 1/8 of an inch. It's that close. I got this fender pulled out, or sorry, pushed back in as far as I can. It was about a 1/4 inch play in that. And this fender, I got it pulled out as far as I can get it, but it's still pretty close. It's not scratching or anything when I close it. I didn't nick it. Got pretty lucky on that. Got it back on pretty easy. But anyway, what I'm going to do now to finish this hood up is go ahead and cut me some new screens and fill in the holes there on the scoops. And as far as doing that, some of you may have questions about, you can refer back to, I think it's episode 2 in this series. It shows how I did that. So I'm just going to take some gutter guard and hammer these flat. These are the ones I pulled off before I painted them. So hammer them flat, that way I can get an exact piece that's the exact size that I need, and I can just bend it around the hood scoops on the inside. And then I'm going to use some black RVT to glue it in place. I used white silicone last time. It's definitely strong. I like to have never got these things pulled loose. It's really good for gluing, of course, but it was clear and it just didn't look right when you open the hood up. This won't be a show car, so I really ain't trying to be absolutely perfect with it, but I do want it to look nice. So I'm going to use some black RVT. And as far as the screen goes, like I say, it's just gutter guard. Simply that. That's all it is right there. Cost me, I think, about $3. So here's the hood on the car. Got the screens glued back in. Use some black RVT. Looks pretty good. The only thing I gotta fix is this gap. That is huge. And then I'm really close on this side. I've done all the adjusting that I can possibly do. As you can see, it's really close right there. But it seems that the latches, or rather the hinges, are slightly pushed to one side. So I think I'm going to lift the hood up and push on that back part and try to bend the hinges just maybe 1/8 of an inch is all I need. But it's enough to where it looks stupid right here. I got to get that fixed. So guys, I want to appreciate you watching Project Woooo again. This has been a pretty neat little video series and most people seem to enjoy it. Appreciate the views and appreciate y'all taking your time to make it work. Next time we'll do something else. I'm not sure what exactly. We'll just see what I can afford to do next. It all depends on the money. Ha! Woo!